Welcome to Reality Creator Radio. I'm Hermes, and today we're going to talk about anger. Now, over the last few weeks, the Jedi and I have been running the ethers, the first 4 ethers, and a lot of those ethers deal with emotions and feelings, your psychology, and things like that. What I want to specifically talk about is anger, because we had some of the Padawan had some anger issues coming up, and this is actually very normal for ether work, those first 4 ethers. And so, what should a Jedi do about anger? This is a big thing, okay? Because Jedis possess a tremendous amount of energy. And when they get angry, and then if you specifically get angry at another regular person, a mundane, you could hurt them. Your energy could hurt them. It could off-balance them. It could cause them to get sick. It could cause them to hurt themselves. And karma, of course, you might be, I have to use the word might because I can't say for certain, but you might be karmically responsible for that. So what do you do with anger? Someone pisses you off, and you just want to reach down their throat and just do whatever, do something to them, just to express yourself. Well, you can't repress anger, okay? That's a bad. That's a route to a volcano exploding. Yeah, something like that. What happens is the anger builds up inside you, and then when you can't contain it anymore, you explode, and it's usually on some little stupid thing to some person that doesn't deserve it, and they get the full-blown anger tossed at them that you, from the last 6 or 7 encounters that you were angry at. So, repressing anger, we ain't gonna do that. All right, so what are we going to do with our anger? We can't. There are times when you can and you could express your anger in a very no. To be perfectly honest, for a Jedi, there is no good time to express your anger, and it is something that I work on every single day. I mean, you live with people, with family, and they just know how to push your buttons, and before you know it, you're getting crazy. So take it from me, expressing anger to loved ones does not react very well to your loved ones. It really is it's not very good for them. They have no defense against the energy that you're throwing out, and ultimately you feel it's absolutely awful afterwards. If you that does happen to happen, and of course it's going to, do apologize afterwards. That can go a long way to negate tension between the two of you and things like that, or do something nice for them. But don't make a habit of it, okay? The dark side, all right? Quite a tactic of the dark side, okay, is to be angry and cause pain and mayhem on someone, and then do a 150-degree reversal and be nice to them. That is dark side, okay? What you're trying to do there is have a way to express your anger out onto another person to injure them, but you don't want to let them go. You don't want to piss them off to the point where they're going to be out of your life entirely, so you got to do nice to them in order to suck them back into your reality, so you can just pummel them some more. That is a dark side, all right? That is not something you want to do. So, what do Jedis do when they get angry? Well, I can tell you what I try and do. I try to curtail the anger coming out of me, and then I will draw a picture, or I will do a reality creator radio show that no one will ever hear. You know what I'm saying? I try to take the anger and turn it into something more, put it in a more positive direction. Funnel my creativity, even though it may not go anywhere. And that's what you have to try to do. You have to find something in your life that you can just channel the anger into, other than another individual. Okay, and I don't mean the dog either. You don't want to channel anger into the dog or the animals. Oh my God, the animals they take tremendous abuse from that sort of thing, and it's not nice to the animal. They don't deserve it. So yeah, if you're a dog person or a cat person, I don't want to know if you've taken your anger out on your animal, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're not a Jedi if you've done that. You'll never be a Jedi. Well, I'm not to say never, but you're gonna have to, you gotta stop that. That is just very, very bad. You might, yeah, it's bad. Don't do that. Okay. So you want to channel this anger into other activities that are more positive to use your anger. I mean, let's face it, you got this tremendous amount of energy behind you, so why not put it to some good use? Personally, I can only tell you what I do. I will draw stuff. I will do a reality creator radio show. Sometimes I'll work up an article. No one may see these things, or I may just express my feelings to myself and sit down quietly and say, oh man, what's going on here? And, just vent anger on, kind of steam myself away or something like that. But that's actually not a really great thing to do either. But I mean, as far as it's better than unleashing holy hell on someone that doesn't deserve it. Okay. And the other thing to understand about anger and people getting you angry is that there is a part of you that is responsible for bringing that anger out. I know that it's really hard one to swallow, isn't it? That the anger that you receive from another individual, the whatever it is, the friction you get from another individual is you're partially responsible for. And with some relationships, there's just nothing you can do about them but walk away. I mean, if you're in a fatal relationship with someone and there's just no way that you can equalize this energy between the two of you, it's best to put distance between you because nothing good is ever going to come of it. And of course, we have the dark force, which loves to enslave people this way. I hate to tell you this, but the dark force will use relatives and friends against you. They will try to turn them against you if they can, especially if they got like a big dark side part of them inside them. The dark force will reach in there and twist things around and make them be your worst nightmare. And you may just want to yell and scream and pummel them in return. But, the best thing you can do at this particular point is just take a deep breath. It could be a Darth Vader breath. That works too. And just walk away and, I don't know, go punch a punching bag. Work on your kung fu. Draw a nice picture of an angry storm or something. Just do something else. And once that anger is gone, you want to express that anger in some way, and you will then feel the release. And you can go on with your day without worrying about where you're going to drop that hammer and how that hammer is going to fall back upon you. That's about all I got to say. I don't know. Anger is not an easy issue, but I hope these tips and tricks help you to figure out the best thing to do with anger. I'm Hermes. This is Reality Creator Radio, and I will talk to you again soon.